Hey, what's up? This your boy MONT'E Money, artist, songwriter, and president of Take Money Family. I'm sitting here with my dog, Skits.Pro, man. Spaceship Zone will be back soon, so stay tuned, man. Stop talking about this camera.
Alright, what's up, Monte, man? I got a question for you. Are you actually from Memphis, or where are you exactly from?
Well, I'm Memphis raised, Mississippi made. I was born in Vicksburg, Mississippi, but I've been in Memphis since I was in like 3rd, 4th grade. You know, so I went to Cromwell Elementary, Wooddale Middle, Kirby High. 2005, I moved to California, and I was going to James Logan High School. So I was out there a couple years, and I moved back to Memphis. So Memphis, you know, it's my stomping ground. That's where everything. That's where I get out my love. I love Memphis. Yeah, but I'm from Memphis though, East Memphis to be exact.
So, you never spent any time living in any other areas of Memphis?
Man, I mean, I done lived in every part of Memphis. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done lived South, North Memphis, Westwood, everywhere, pretty much. I mean, I done lived. I ain't lived in West Memphis. That's the only part of Memphis I ain't lived in before. I ain't never lived in West Memphis, but other than that, I done lived all across the city of Memphis. So you hear me? But I'm a East Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I'm an East Memphian though.
All right, I feel you. So you East Side, Trade One, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in Memphis, bro? Like, in your perspective?
Man, when I first moved to Memphis, it was rough. I ain't gonna even lie, cause I ain't have nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm the oldest out of all my siblings except the ones that's in California. But like down here, down south, I'm the oldest, so it's like I was the one that was out here. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of mixing and mingling with people at an early age, and you know what I'm saying, trying to find out the do's and don'ts of the streets. And I kind of had to teach myself. I had cousins, you know what I'm saying, that moved up here from Memphis. I mean, to Memphis from Vicksburg. I had my cousin Roman, you know what I'm saying. I had a couple people that was kind of older than me, but man, growing up in Memphis is rough, bro. You got to be able to really know the tricks of the trades. Like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying, this ain't no cakewalk city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be on your toes out here, or you gonna learn the hard way, for sure.
I agree with you, bro, being a Memphian myself. So, like, what inspired you to, like, make music? Like, what was your muse from the beginning?
Man, I say my granddaddy inspired me to make music. Italy boy, he inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. Man, I just was always in tune to music, but what made me want to start making music was when I used to be confined a lot, getting put on punishment, getting in trouble at school, you know what I'm saying, going in and out of jail, and just little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Never no big major problems, but it just was like the problems that were at hand, man. Them just was just real, you know what I'm saying, critical. So, you know what I'm saying, it kind of inspired me to want to do something more. Now I already made music, you know what I'm saying? I already could kind of sing. I used to love rapping, you know what I'm saying? Beating on the back of the bus or beating on the wall at school or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Getting the class crunk, so, you know, that type of thing.
So it's like, that is like your coping mechanism, in a sense. You turn the negatives and focus them into positive.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that because, man, I ain't gonna lie, we had a lot going on in the streets, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, the trapping and little stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It just was a lot going on, and plus on top of that, it's like you can't really be in the streets and be a rapper or artist at the same time. Like it really don't mix, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like it don't even matter. Like it's really pointless for you to be rapping about something then try to live up to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like 9 times out of 10 you supposed to live up to what you rapping about. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. Like it don't happen for you. Don't like I go rap about selling drugs, then I go sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's like you already doing it, then you end up rapping about it, but you kind of, you know what I'm saying, you elevate away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot going on, but at the same time, yeah, that inspired me to kind of get more focused on the music. Plus, it was like everybody was kind of embracing it. I had my partners, we was the money runners, you know what I'm saying? So we was kind of embracing each other, and you know what I'm saying, in the music.
I feel you. So, like, what would you say motivates you as far as the music goes, you know, like in this present day? What motivates you to keep going?
Like I said, my granddad, he was big on music, so you know what I'm saying, he kind of motivated me to keep going, because I know if he was alive, he'd love to hear my music. He was gone way before any of this developed though. He was gone around when I was like in my young stage, 7, 8 years old, you know what I'm saying, kind of. So, and then he kind of left me in like 2006, 2007. So it was like, that was my motivation, but it's like, it was so much other things that motivated me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? My kids, like I said, I got 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. And it's like all that they keep me focused to the point where it's like, man, people gonna listen to you one day, you know what I'm saying? People gonna hear what you actually got to say. Like, people nowadays, they just listen to the beat, or they listen to whatever turned up or what's trending, you know what I'm saying? They don't really listen to the words or music or what's really being said, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't, a lot of people don't even do background check to see if what they listen to is really, you know what I'm saying, stamped, like if it's valid, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's just, only thing keep me focused on the music is knowing what I know, you know what I'm saying? Like vouching for myself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, I feel you on that too, man. Like, what about this 007 tape, man? Like, talk more about that. Tell me more about the mixtape.
Well, they jumped there. It's called 725, you know, hosted by DJ 007. Shout out to 007. This joint right there, man, there was a tape I had been trying to drop for almost 3-4 years, and some odd way I ended up kept getting locked up. 725 is my birthday, July 25th. You know, so that kind of inspired me to want to just do a tape and drop it on my birthday, but it never happened because I always, every time I was end up either locked up or some bad situation was going on, so I didn't kind of get to do that like I wanted to. But I got some features from some high artists on that joint, so, you know what I'm saying, some local high artists. I don't really, I could be trying to reach out to these kind of majors, but I rather link with people I'm kind of coming up with, you know what I'm saying, like people that's kind of in my circle and kind of that I came up in the neighborhood with, you know. So it's like we be kind of working with each other, you know what I'm saying. We try to lift each other up. It ain't really no big eyes and little U's, you know what I'm saying. So yeah.
About, you said you had some things that hindered you from like doing certain things. Like, could you like elaborate on like any life-changing moments that made you like turn away from the what some people would consider not so good things?
I mean, man, it was a lot, to be honest, a lot. I don't like to dwell on the negative things and try to, you know, I try to highlight more of the positive things, but like, it was a lot of things. Like, I just recently lost my cousin, DJ, you know, so rest in peace, Solo. Man, like I said, losing my granddaddy was a big part of it. Man, my cousin 6'3", he got shot in the head 2 times. You know, that was kind of a wake-up call, a major wake-up call, you know. And, man, it was a lot, because a lot of the people that I kind of look up to and my mentors, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of losing them people. So it's like, it's nothing like what a person has to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can learn. Like, you got to be willing to learn out here. So, you know what I'm saying? I turn all my ears into lessons too. You feel me? So it's like, you gotta take it for what it's worth. You can't just look at it like, oh, life is finna end. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really take things and just try to embrace it. And so that's what I try to do.
Man, everybody need to start thinking like that though, man, for real. But like, as far as you being an entity in yourself, like an artist, like, what do you feel that makes you like stand out? What makes you different from any other artist?
Man, I know I kind of got a networking problem, you know, so I kind of got a problem with reaching out to, I guess, more developed artists. Because, like, when I come across these artists like Gotti and other artists, it's like, man, we sit here and have conversations that don't even be about music. Like, a lot of times I be wishing, like, man, I should have said this, you know what I'm saying, this and that, you know what I'm saying, I should have been trying to, but it's like, it just don't be in me, you know what I'm saying, it just I be on some whatever going on. Like, we touching bases on the matter, you feel me? Like, I never just bring people out of their element and be like, hey man, can I do this? It's just like, it happened naturally, you feel me? So, like, everything I be kind of doing, it just happened like with the move, organically. Like, that's how I try to keep it.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. I guess that's a good quality to have, in a sense. What best describes you though? Like, what are some of your qualities that you know about yourself?
Man, I got a problem with saying no to people, just to be honest, man. I'm a good person, like, at heart, so it's like I give a person a shirt off my back, you know what I'm saying, get caught in the rain, they'll be in the house getting dry type shit. Like, that's what my weakness is, like, you know what I'm saying, helping others when I can barely help myself. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get past that point. I ain't trying to be too selfish, you feel me, because I got little brothers, sisters, and kids, you know what I'm saying, so I got a lot of people I got to look out for, and I just got to try to get more focused rather than always getting sidetracked to try to accommodate the next person, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm working on that right now. That's really what I'm working on as a person. But other than that, I mean, I look at it's a good trait, but you know what I'm saying, everything that good ain't great for you. So, you know what I'm saying, it's bad blood sometimes when people just are not grateful to what you know what I'm saying, what you do for them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people out here like that ain't just, you feel me, looking out for your best interest. If it ain't beneficial, it's artificial type shit, you know.
Right, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. That's what's up, bro. So you had some legal issues, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like, how did that turn out? Everything work out with that?
Yeah, everything worked out, man. My best interest, man. Just one thing I would tell people, man, if you don't trust a person, man, make sure you just keep your distance away from people. Feed people with a long handle spoon, you know what I'm saying? Because I got myself caught up in something, feeling like I trusted a person. And, you know, I couldn't trust them when it all boils down, because, like, we got into a disagreement, you feel me, and a person turned left on me, you know what I'm saying? So, it was just a really a arm matter by me having firearms and shit, you know, and I got caught up down in Mississippi, and they extradited me back to Tennessee. So it was a long process. I was out on like $100,000 bond, and I had 1,000 different lawyers calling me. I had 1,000 different people in my business, 1,000 different rumors being spread saying it was this and it was that, man. You know, so people that know me know what the true story, what the real is behind the situation. But yeah, that's behind me now. I got that all swept away, you know what I'm saying? Because the truth shall prevail, you feel me?
Yeah, that's usually how it works out. But like, what's going on in the present day? Like if you could let people know what you got going on right now, what is it that you have to offer to the world, right?
Man, one thing I have to offer is being a genuine person. Like, nothing you see me do or nothing you see on the internet is not fugazi. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I do is genuine, organic. Like, I always go straight forward with it. Like, I try not to sugarcoat anything, you know. So it's like a lot of times when I'm out here working with people or I'm doing something, it's like not a lot of times I'm doing it on GP, not just to say, oh, look what I did, or look who I helped, or look what I, you know what I'm saying, look what I'm promoting, you know what I'm saying. I do it from the kindness of my heart, but at the same time I do it because I love to grind, you feel me. So it's like, when you love to work, when you love to get shit accomplished, it's like success is just it's constant, you know what I'm saying. You want to just be consistent out here. So there's something about me, I try my best to be consistent, and in my present day and time, I'm just working on what I already have established. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I ain't really been making too much music. I've been making music, but it's like I ain't been making too much. Like, I ain't just been living in the studio because I got so much music already piled up. It's like I'm just pushing. I'm waiting on my moment to kind of, you know what I'm saying, open up the doors and go ahead and push everything out here to the point where people are like, damn. Because every time I come with something, it's like it's something new, and people are like, damn, he switched it up on us this time. And I'm like, I really ain't switched it up. That's just how I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm versatile. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I'm coming with it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. It's so we gonna.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure, man. And you know we definitely gonna do it again, man. In a major way, on a bigger scale, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. MONT'E Money with my dog Skits.Pro, man. Spaceship Zoom. We'll be back soon, man. Stay tuned.